All right, everybody, I do have a brand new DC update for you guys. I did one earlier today, but the gods have struck. And as soon as I got done posting that video, I got bombarded by some Zaslav information. And this video is going to be Zaslav heavy. Now, I do want people to be aware that YouTube is only going to allow me to push 3 videos a day. That's all they will promote. So if I do more than 3 videos a day, you will miss out if you are not visiting the page, my profile. And you want to make sure that you have subscribed to my channel. Plus, you have to hit that notification bell. Otherwise, they won't tell you when new videos come out. From what I hear, they've been real bad about doing that lately. And I would hate for people to miss a video that I put up. I'm going to start getting into some more tech videos. I'm going to start doing a side of my channel where I do some tech stuff. My most popular video on my YouTube channel, for people who don't know, is actually a video I did last year on how to transfer your own MP3 files that you have from either CDs that you have ripped or that you have to put them onto your iPhone. Apple didn't make it easy, but I found out how to do it with cover art and everything, and that video is up. I will actually leave a description to that video, or I'll leave a link to that video in my description, because YouTube loves that video. That video has had over 100,000 views. I can't thank you guys enough for the support you've given, and I am going to be probably branching off and talking about more movie general stuff. Being a movie fanatic, I can't just do DC stuff. I'm going to continue to do DC stuff on a regular basis, almost every day, but there's other things I could talk about as well. And one of those is going to be movie news as well as TV news. And if you guys are interested in that information, please let me know, because I do already have some stuff I've grabbed that are, stuff that's interesting that unless you come across it, you wouldn't know certain things are going on. But let's take a look at the Zaslav news. This had me just, let's take a look at this. So I basically have 3 slides here to show you, and they are all David Zaslav heavy. I think he has become public enemy number 1. I think he is the most toxic studio head on this planet. And I'm sure the investors are getting antsy, as well as everybody around him. I think things are about to implode down there at Warner Brothers Discovery. Now, I could be wrong, but all the signs are heading in that direction. So it says, GQ magazine removed an article critical of powerful media executive David Zaslav from its website just hours after it was published Monday, following a complaint from Zaslav's camp. How ridiculous is that? I'm going to show you a slide here in a minute who they liken him to, and this is the sense that I'm kind of getting. Based on everything that we've heard when he took over and what's going on, he's a cutthroat business person, and I don't think the good kind. So it says GQ altered and then ultimately deleted an article critical of Warner Brothers Discovery CEO David Zaslav after Zaslav's camp complaint. That comes from the Washington Post. That's some crazy stuff that he has that kind of pull in the industry. He does not want to look bad. I'm going to tell you that right now. He can talk the game, but producing is a whole nother story. His camp has been known to deceive the public, which they did multiple times, especially with The Flash. Very blatant lies. Now, somebody posted this and said this is probably the best description of David Zaslav and why Hollywood filmmakers hate him. Barely a month ago, Graydon Carter was hosting a party in Zaslav's honor of Cannes, all but crowning him as the heir apparent to Jack Warner. But there's a crucial difference between Zaslav and the old-school moguls, I can't even talk, he's attempting to emulate. They loved movies and cared about filmmakers. Zaslav sees movies as content, sees filmmakers as content creators, and is only interested in maintaining, preserving, and presenting content that can make him and his stockholders a quick buck. Anything that doesn't, he'll happily gut. He's closer to Logan Roy, and if you don't know who Logan Roy is, he was the father in the show Succession that was on HBO Max, which is a fascinating show. My wife and I just finished the program about a week ago, and yes, that is the sense that I'm getting. that he matches a Logan Roy type. And Jack, so it says he's closer to Logan Roy than Jack Warner. And there is a genuine, understandable fear that his bean counting represents not just shrugging indifference, but outright hostility to cinema and its rich history. If you look at what he was about to do with Turner Classic Movies last week, what he's doing with past music content, this guy is just, he's cutthroat, and it's not helping the business. That's the crazy thing, is that it is not helping Warner Brothers Discovery. So let's take a look at the next slide here. Now this boggles my mind, absolutely boggles my mind. It says David Zaslav has done more damage to cinema than any single person alive today, and I believe that to be true. Inviting him to join the Academy is a slap in the face to the entire industry. Variety is reporting that Warner Brothers Discovery CEO David Zaslav has been invited to join the Academy. What in the world? Unfreaking believable. Do you believe that this guy who's on a freaking warpath gets invited to join the Academy? There are definitely some things there. You know, Hollywood is a powerful group of people. People don't realize how much power these people have behind the scenes. He does not seem like a stand-up dude. I'm just telling you now. I don't like what I'm seeing. I don't like what he's done. The optics are bad for the shareholders as well as the general public. The only thing that appears to be a good thing is that they now have a studio head like James Gunn to oversee everything and try and steer the ship in the right direction. But on the other hand of that, you had to screw over a whole group of people who were promised something that Warner Brothers never delivered. And this just gets worse and worse, because I've told everybody this. With the whole marketing behind The Flash, there were blatant lies about finishing the special effects. And this comes from, Muschietti's sister, the fact that they had an awesome post-credit scene that was going to just get all of the fans excited. None of that happened. None of it happened. They were blatant lies by the studio to get people excited to go see the movie. Had I known that the special effects were going to be the same as the cut that I saw, the early cut, like 4 weeks before, maybe 5 weeks before, was the exact same cut that got released in theaters. The only difference was that there were credits that we didn't see, and the post-credit scene with Aquaman wasn't in there, which was terrible anyway. And then they added the Clooney thing at the end because they weren't sure what they were going to do yet. And that is all David Zaslav, or James Gunn, by the way. That was all him. That was his decision to do that. And so you cannot sit there and say that he's not involved with these decisions. And it just freaking amazes me that the studio is allowed to do this without being held accountable. This is dirty. Dirty. It's a dirty way to operate. Warner Brothers has some serious problems, and it doesn't look like it's getting any better soon. I could not believe all that information that dropped on my plate as soon as I got done posting that last video. I still have some Indiana Jones videos I want to do. There's going to be content coming over the next couple of days, and if you aren't subscribed, you won't see a lot of the stuff I'm going to do. I'm waiting for them to update. I wanted to do another Indiana Jones video today, which I'm not going to get to. I'm actually going to do my first somewhat movie-oriented video as soon as I get done here and get that posted later tonight. But if you are not subscribed and you haven't hit that notification bell, I guarantee you are going to lose some content that you wish you would have seen. I do appreciate all the support. You guys are awesome. I gained a record number of subscribers in the month of June. I think I gained 10% of what I've had the entire 2.5 years I've been on the platform. I'm growing at an exponential rate, and that's because of you guys. I do appreciate all the support. The more you guys like these videos, you share them, you talk about them, the more exposure I'm going to get. And I'm excited to show you that Indiana Jones video because Lucasfilm actually picked up on one of my tweets, and they're going to use it for marketing, which actually has me excited because it not only helps them support Indiana Jones, but it's going to help exposure on my channel and also my Twitter account. So look for that video on Indiana Jones tomorrow, because I'm waiting for them to update the box office from the 4th of July, because it was interesting when I tried to go see this movie yesterday. We will see you guys on the next video.